So, what's in the works with Washington to keep younger people here or have them come back before retirement age? Because you'll hear people. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk to Our Mayor with the Mayor of Washington, North Carolina, Mayor Donald Sadler. Welcome again, Mayor.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate you having me over so I could ask, somewhat the tough question that people out there want to know. So, but I want to do with this to start this episode off is start with a light icebreaker.
Okay.
And with that being said, you're originally from Washington, North Carolina.
Correct.
So, what made you stay here?
Okay. Home is where I love. Growing up in the community, growing up in the city of Washington, and there's no better place to be. Of course, in our younger professional life, myself and Alice, we had the opportunity of moving out of the area toward the western part of the state of North Carolina, but we always found reasons as to not to move and to leave our city.
Okay.
Both parents lived here. My mother, Alice's mother, lived here. So we always used that as an excuse not to leave Washington. When opportunities came our way from the western to move to the western part of the state. Gotcha. And Washington is of course a small community, loving community where everybody knows each other, and you move out west to Raleigh, Durham area. You get to learn the area. Learn people all over it, and traffic.
that's a big one.
In traffic, and we both were spoiled because where we lived, we always could get to work within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes or so, and if the situation had happened, but I guess we were both blessed that it never happened. If your vehicle had some issues with your vehicle not cranking one morning to go to work or whatever, you could actually take off and walk to work
and get there.
or ride a bicycle.
and get
there. So that was probably the main reason we decided to stay in Washington because of the convenience and
it's where the heart is.
That's right, certainly.
And
also growing up, you watch your neighborhood in the area that I grew up in, watching it decline. Not being invested back into. So, I always thought that the center city was always left out because of the economic income levels, was at that time in the center city. And as you walk and you see other areas in the city, you see it grow and prosper and that sort of thing. So I always kind of wanted to make sure that made an impact in the inner city and throughout the whole city.
Absolutely.
Right. So it just was a good feeling to be able to be in a position to help grow your whole city and with the dilapidated homes and that sort of thing, and clean up the neighborhood. And once I retired, that opened up the opportunity for me to devote that time full time. So I ended up, running for office, and here we are, serving in this position that I truly love, serving my community.
Okay, so within the community of Washington, we spoke about, the improvements and development of the city itself, and there are a lot of, it's a lot of diversity here, different age groups and stuff like that. But like myself, before I left, so what's in the works with Washington to keep younger people here or have them come back before retirement age? Because you'll hear people say, oh, it's like a small retirement town, but that's not what you want to so to speak have it there. So what's in the works for Washington?
So that's an interesting question because when our son comes home to visit, because he lives in Durham with all the happenings.
Up in the triangle.
Right. He went to Central. He never returned back to Washington because he said Washington is too small for me now. But when he comes in and visit, he come in and visit and go back out. And so but now we do have a social life in Washington now. Yes, so which is great, and I have the opportunities for young folks to come to Washington, come enjoy themselves, and have a great time. Not just sort of like, oh, well, it's not anything here for us to do. And of course, right, and of course, we always are in conversation with investors to come to Washington and open up certain entertainment opportunities for our young families to come in and enjoy our city. And so the same thing, with housing and that sort of thing. We're talking with developers, and developers are coming to Washington, and with them coming in, developing neighborhoods. We're gonna also have to make sure that we have entertainment for the young families to come in and enjoy themselves as well. And certainly, the last couple of years, we have been focusing on family recreation opportunities. So get young families that have kids, make sure we have proper parks and recs to entertaining our young kids.
Yes.
We recently rebirthed the Bug House Park that has playground equipment for toddlers and handicapped accessible also. And we had a rebirth with the one of the fastest growing sports is pickleball.
We
added pickleball courts.
That's great.
Tennis courts, and it's widely used. So it's great to see folks out enjoying themselves at the tennis and pickleball court, and of all ages too. Yeah, I've seen all ages out there play.
They start them young out there too.
So that's great. It's great to see that. And also we invested in our soccer fields. We invested like $800,000 the last year for lights.
Wow.
At our soccer field.
Lights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lights, $800,000 lights for the soccer field. And we're doing that investment because I think we have maybe 500 to 600 kids. The number could be a little higher than that. That's in the soccer program.
Gotcha.
And putting those lights in, where parents are able to utilize the field. When time change.
Yeah. So about this time of the year, get ready to come on.
Right. So on Saturdays and Sundays, they won't have to parents don't spend all day Saturday and Sunday at the soccer field.
Gotcha.
That they can get some games in throughout the week. Yeah. And of course, get the kids back home early for homework and bedtime.
And get ready to
go to school next morning. Certainly. So those are great investments that we are making or have made in the city of Washington.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if you've seen on John Small Avenue and on 15th Street, we also redid those basketball courts.
I definitely took notice of that.
Okay. And I grew up playing on the basketball court on 5th Street.
Oh, on 15th?
No, 15th.
Yeah, me too.
On 15th. Oh, okay, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. I never played on the one on 5th Street, but one on 15th Street. And so one evening, Allison and I, we had went to Frank's Pizza, and we left Frank's headed to go through downtown, and saw some young kids over there at the basketball court on 5th Street, and I said, let me go over and talk to these kids for a moment. And so I went over, and they were kind of course looking at me like, who is this man coming in here? Up there? So I got their attention and kind of told them who I was. And I asked them, I said, well, is there anything y'all want? Anything y'all would like to have? And then they were kind of reluctant to talk. And I said, now, come on now, I know there's something y'all want. So I said, well, give me the ball. And I shot a free throw. And luckily I made it. I had shot a basketball with kids. But luckily I made it. That kind of broke the ice with those kids.
Absolutely,
and then they said, well, we would like some nets.
That's simple.
Some nets. Around the rim, because they were worn kind of halfway hanging. And I told us, I think we can take care of it for you guys. We can get y'all some nets. So we went back. I went back and talked to staff, and they immediately got them some nets. But also, while I was there, I took some pictures of the concrete, because the concrete court was worn.
Yes.
And at that time, water was standing. And also the goalposts had rusted out. And it was like on the edge of the concrete where kids go do a layup and easily twist the ankle on that concrete. So we was was in the position to revitalize the basketball courts on 5th Street, John Small Avenue, and on 15th Street as to what you see out there today.
Yeah.
Those two beautiful courts.
Big improvement.
And I recently talked and met with some area pastors in the community. And that main concern was what the city and the city council are doing to focus on the young adults and the young kids. Of course, they're our future.
Absolutely.
But they also need they need role models and they need the positive guidance in the community.
Yes.
Yes. So I was really enjoyed talking with those pastors and being creative and we can form a committee to work in the community with the young kids to be role models and steer them in the right direction.
That's what's needed.
Yeah, so it's definitely needed for our community. Yeah. So that supports and helps the full community as a whole, And we're also focusing on family enjoyment, safe places for our community, for our kids and for the community. So it's a great opportunity for our city to invest in the young families.
Absolutely.
Yes, because we definitely want young families here because we're aging out also.
Yeah.
And we want them in a position to replace us.
Absolutely.
And we be role models and reach back,
lift them up,
bring some kids along with us. So,
pass the time.
That's right. Yeah. That's what we have to do.
All right, so Mr. Mayor, tell me, what's really up with 15th Street?
That's a good question, Terrell.